This is 7 National News and in our top story. Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, received the CEO of Microsoft Corporation, Satya Nadella, on Monday at the Executive Office. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid and Nadella discussed the UAE's plans and projects in the field of smart government services. During the meeting, Sheikh Mohammed expressed his appreciation for Microsoft's role in the global information and communication technology sector. His Highness highlighted the long-standing cooperation between the UAE and major technology developers and providers, including Microsoft. The meeting also discussed the UAE's plans to utilize the latest and most efficient technology solutions in the government sector to enhance services and improve government performance, with the aim of furthering the UAE's growth and progress and achieving national development objectives. The Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and Minister of Cabinet Affairs Mohammed Abdullah Al Gargawi attended the meeting. And His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, received President Paul Kagame of Rwanda at Al Bahr Palace, who is currently on a private visit to the UAE. Sheikh Mohammed welcomed President Kagame and discussed bilateral ties as well as steps to enhance them. The meeting also focused on increasing cooperation between the two countries, particularly in economic, commercial and investment fields. The new UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Filippo Grandi, has hoped to make progress in ensuring international protection and improved living conditions for millions of refugees, internally displaced and stateless people. Filippo Grandi, a UN official who has worked in refugee and political affairs in the Middle East, Africa and Asia, began his 5-year term as UN High Commissioner for Refugees on the 1st of January, succeeding Antonio Guterres, whose more than 10 years in office ended last week. High Commissioner Grandi takes up the position at a time of unprecedented displacement challenges. Record numbers of people globally are forced to flee war and persecution, including more than 1 million refugees and migrants who crossed the Mediterranean to Europe over the past year. Grandi, in an official statement, was quoted as saying that he hoped solutions to crises of displacement would be pursued with renewed determination by addressing their root causes and investing adequate political and material resources. UNHCR, whose mandate includes the search for solutions, stands ready to work with all those pursuing this goal. UAE residents will soon be able to use their Emirates ID cards to avail insurance benefits at various Dubai healthcare centres this year. According to a top official at the Dubai Health Authority, DHA, the plan to replace medical insurance cards with Emirates ID card will unfold throughout the year. The Director of Health Funding at DHA, Dr. Haider Youssef, was quoted in a newspaper as saying that their aim is to ensure that the entire population under medical cover can use their Emirates ID while availing medical care facilities. As of now, UAE nationals covered under Saada insurance and residents, including expats covered under the Inaya insurance plan, have already made the transition starting from the 1st of January this year. It was revealed that work is in progress to get all medical insurance companies on board, and they expect to fully link all medical insurances to Emirates ID by the end of the year. The DHA, it was mentioned, is also in the process of linking behavioural modification plan to medical insurance accounts during the switch, which will allow residents to work out a healthier plan. Another project that will be underway, according to the DHA, is a public fund to help underprivileged citizens get adequate medical cover. The UAE Ministry of Public Works has announced that it will extend the Emirates Road from Al Aqran area in Umm Al Quwain to Twain Road in Ras Al Khaimah. It was revealed that the 16.5-kilometre road, costing 142 million dirhams on the extended Emirates Road, is a totally new 2-lane road with a median that can be extended to a 3rd lane on each direction, with 2 roundabouts and 3 small rainwater bridges. Giving more details about the project, the Minister of Public Works, His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Haifan Nuaimi, was quoted in a newspaper as saying that during the first phase, the Tahal village in Sharjah is to be connected with a 5.8-kilometre one-way main road from the Sharjah to Ad-Dayad Road to the north and Falaj Al-Mualla Road to the south. The minister also stated that new one-way internal roads, 5 kilometres long and 7.3 metres wide, are to be built as well in the Emirate, adding that the whole project will cost 13 million dirhams. Furthermore, there are plans to develop the 5th industrial square during the 4th phase of the project in Sharjah, including the construction of a rainwater pumping station and a drain line to carry rainwater from the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road to the sea area. The 183 million dirham project is slated to be completed in the first quarter of this year. It was mentioned that the ministry has also developed 7 new arterial roads worth 780 million dirhams in the Emirates of Ras Al Khaimah, Sharjah and Fujairah. And in other news, the festive season may be coming to an end, but there is still a lot in store for families in the Emirate. Disney's musical Beauty and the Beast returns to the UAE once again, starting from Wednesday, the 6th of January. After a spectacular performance in Abu Dhabi in October 2014, the Broadway musical is set to enthrall theatregoers this week in Dubai at the World Trade Center until the 10th of January. The Broadway musical is making its Dubai debut as part of its international tour during its 21st anniversary and is regarded as the highest-grossing musicals in history and since it first opened in 1994. According to the organisers' Alchemy Project, fans can look forward to an incredible journey as they're bringing the original creative team, production, setting, costumes and cast from Broadway to the Emirate. Each show lasts 2 hours and 10 minutes with 2 showings each day at 4 p.m. and 9 p.m, whereas the final day will have an additional performance at 11 a.m. Tickets for the show start from 250 dirhams and are available online through tixbox.com. Moving on to sports to conclude the bulletin, Filipino boxing champion and certainly a popular star among the expatriates in the UAE, Manny Pacquiao has announced plans to retire from the sport and focus on his political career. In an announcement to international press, the 37-year-old member of parliament stated that he would end his career after his clash with Timothy Bradley in April, describing it as his last fight. The 8-time world champion has also stated that he is confident of winning a Senate seat in the Filipino elections this May. While representing the southern province of Sarangani, Pacquiao is ranked 7th in the race for 12 seats in the nationally elected Senate. Throughout his 20-year-long professional career, Pacquiao has won 57 fights, including 38 knockouts, lost 6 and had 2 draws in a professional career spanning 20 years. A frequent visitor to the UAE, many fans may have just rubbed shoulders with the Philippines' future president during his visit to the Do store at the Dubai Mall in November. A champion in the boxing ring will certainly be a popular senator should he be successful in acquiring a seat in the country's upper house of parliament, which is also a traditional springboard for a future head of state.